My name is Ross Peeples. I'm from Cornwall, Georgia.
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, keeping the Barnstormers in the game. The story of Barnstormers pitcher Ross Peeples. From injury to Atlantic League champion, Ross recollects his journey with doctors Michael GISH and Paul Carroll, and how the services available at Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster helped him return to playing condition.
I played with the Mets for 5 years, and then came here in 05 in the first season with the Lancaster Barnstormers. Ended up having surgery in 2005. Towards the end of the year, I kind of started feeling a little pain in my elbow, normally when I started to go forward. I continued to pitch through it a little bit, and I actually pitched probably the last month and a half or so of the season. And it kind of started getting a little bit worse. A week or so before the season ended, came up here to see Dr. Carroll. He did X-ray, we did MRI, we did MRI with a dye in it.
You were having some issues with the elbow, and I mean, we ended up pulling you out and operating in September. So back then, if you watched pro baseball and you watched ESPN and you saw the clicker and so from this team is on the DL, that's what we did a lot back then. You'd have a guy coming in, he's having some medial elbow pain, you're concerned about his ulnar collateral ligament. You pull him out of the rotation, rest him, get him working with either the athletic trainer or physical therapist, and then try to get him back out there. What we did at that point was pull him out, rest him, take him out of rotation for a couple of starts, and get him back out there. And so we went through that probably 3 or 4 times. Said, you know what, this isn't working. We've got to go ahead and do this.
I'm Dr. Michael GISH. I'm a sports medicine orthopedic surgeon. As I remember it, Ross was having some trouble with his elbow early in the season, just from throwing, and he did well for a while. Got back to throwing for a few months, and then developed some recurrent elbow pain, which just seemed a little bit more difficult to get better.
I've been through a couple of surgeries before, so I guess I kind of knew a little bit about Tommy John from playing baseball.
I think he was familiar with the injury and the surgery from having been in baseball for a number of years, and at that time we started to think about there might be some more injury to the ligament in his elbow that might require some surgery rather than just some rehab.
A lot of stuff just built up from, I guess, getting old.
People who require Tommy John surgery have been throwers or overhead athletes for quite some time, as this is more of a repetitive overuse type condition. The patients that I'm able to work with in sports medicine are really gratifying and great individuals. They're motivated to get back to their sport, get back to life, and it just makes my job all that much easier. As an orthopedic surgeon, we see a variety of injuries, athletes, anything from simple sprains and strains, quite a bit of overuse injuries. I think the most rewarding part of being an orthopedic surgeon, especially working with athletes, is the connection that you make with the athletes, being able to earn their trust, and just being able to get them back to the level that they were at before, and just seeing their satisfaction and gratification in returning to doing something that they love.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
Okay, good
See
to
you
see
around.
you. I'll pay you later for talking.
My name is Bill Cheek. I'm the Director of Physical Therapy here at OAL. Once the surgery was done, then it was on him and I to work through the process on a weekly basis, daily basis, to work through the highs and lows.
I appreciate it. Not only did you get me back on the field, we got a good relationship too.
I would say, yes, we did accomplish our goals, considering he went back and pitched, won a championship, and he still kept on going for another 9 years.
One another.
And another one. Yeah, there you go.
Shout out.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, 2 championships.
OAL has been great. You come right in, you see the doc in, and then you got the locker room. When they come into the locker room, you got a trainer, top notch. She helps you out as well. She communicates with the doctors, on a daily basis, no matter if we're on the road or at home. It's always the one-on-one connection that you feel.
So I think what sets Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster apart and makes us unique is that we offer a broad range of services and expertise all under one roof.
We like what we're doing. We like each other. We don't hesitate to ask one another for help. We don't all know everything, and none of us are afraid to turn to the next guy and say, what do you think? Got everything we need right under one roof.
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, keeping the Barnstormers in the game.